Hi guys, today is time to speak about the Sunderland nil Lincoln nil game. So let's get started. First of all, I run through the team. It was Anthony Patterson in goal. Then it was back three of Carl Winchester, right centre back. Then a second left centre back would be right in the middle. With Lyndon Gooch right wing back with Jack Clark as the left wing back with Neil, O'Neill and Evans as the three in the middle with Stewart, Rob and Roberts up front. There on the bench was Diaco, the forward, Doyle, Hoffman, Hume, Embleton and Mattetti. I didn't get my Mattetti, was dropping and captain played, but whatever. So the game started, and to be fair, we were on top, we're playing some lovely football. We were getting some chances, but to be honest, we probably should have took one in the first half as well. Circum runs all the way through their defence, then Ismail bobbles out to Gooch, and then Gooch crosses it in and O'Neill puts it over the bar. That was the first of many, and we did have some chances where Jack Clark had one where he put past the post. Dan Naylor had one where he put over the bar. It was good play by Roberts and Gooch, who, to be fair, did link up well to deal where Robert was running, then he backheeled it to Gooch. Gooch then plays it along, and Nail put it over the bar. Yeah, and to be honest, we should have also had a penalty. I mean, we could have had 3 or 4 for them today. The referee once again was awful. So it was a corner, and Stewart literally got pulled like that and down to the ground. But whatever, you make your own judgment. There was once in the second half where the referee gave a corner where Gooch sails it out of player Watts to go out for a goal kick, but he gave a corner instead. There's no way he Watts it out. So yeah, wrong all about the referee. I think was this in the first. No, so then it went into half time, and I thought, well, Lincoln barely had anything. I think that only it weren't really a chance for him to kick off when Maguire played it out to the right. It weren't really a chance, but that was the only time they looked like threat if you get them in. But I was happy as they get a goal. We should win this game, and once again it was more the same in the second half. To be honest, I mean Evans had a chance where just went past the post. Lovely play from Roberts. He passed it to Evans, and Evans it just went past the post. And I'm thinking, this isn't going to be our day really in front of goal. Clark had another chance where he sort of scored, where Roberts once again, who's brilliant today as well. I mean, then passed it through, and Clark missed it. How he didn't score, I'll never know. I mean, we should have had another penalty. I'm going to get onto that. So Roberts, I don't know who passed it, but someone played the ball through to Roberts, who is on the wrong. He gets the wrong side of his man, the right side for Roberts, obviously, and he just pulls him down. And the referee was just standing there looking at it and he decided not to give anything. And I'm like, are you that blind if you get the main? So yeah, then we did make some changes. Jack Clark and Dan Neil came off. Jermaine Defoe and who else? Oh, and Leonard Diaco, don't let me start with him. So yeah, then Defoe had a chance where I think it was Robert who played it into him. He turned round and then had a shot where that was just past the post, and it weren't going in, if you get me. Then to be honest, Lincoln probably had their best chance of the match in the in the, I think it was the second minute, where someone crosses, I think it might have been Hopper, crosses to Colin, and Colin heads it. I mean, how I went in, I don't know, but it was brilliant saved by Anthony Patterson. So yeah, so then we're pushing for the winger that would win us the game. We did bring Doyle for Gooch. I understand the sinking in it, in coming on me, because I had a corner at when they made the change, me Brewman trying to thingy him, but yeah, really. And we did have one last chance, David at injury time, where how I went in, I don't know. So Sirkin came down, and then he crossed the ball over to Ross Stewart. I mean, it was going in, and the keeper pulled off a world class save, what preserves Lincoln of the point and frustrates us. So yeah, my overall thoughts on the game, like the Charlton game really, where we played really well, but like we wouldn't like just score what I guess is a bit of a worry if you get me, especially at this stage of the season where hanging on to the final playoff place. I think what in 6 7 points with 7 games to go or what. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen if we're being honest, but I have no like illusion we should have won that game. I think even Michael Apple and the Lincoln man said, well, he didn't see we should have won, but he pretty much agreed we had the better chances. So yeah, so I guess we've just got to take a point and move on. So yeah, so I'm just going to go on to the players. Patterson didn't have anything to do. What he did well, but when he was needed for that one important save, he made it, and he's kept 4 clean sheets in 5 games now, or 5 and 6 or something. What's really good. All three of the back three was very solid. Winchester, Wright, and Serkin all did very well. Goots and Clark pretty much did okay. Like I said, Goots linked up with Roberts really well. Clark should have scored twice or even 3 times. So Clark, to be fair, probably could have had a hat trick. So yeah, Neil, O'Neill, and Evans were all okay. I guess I think I don't really think that I don't really know who the best of them were. Where Evans probably could last. All three of them probably should have scored if you get my name. But yeah, Roberts was absolutely brilliant. To be honest, that's his best performance since coming to the club, and he's pretty much starting to hopefully get up to speed, and he's showing that he is a quality player at this level, and he created numerous chances. So yeah, and Stewart, I thought it was pretty much like the other game. He did well in what he did do without scoring. So yeah, Dayaku I thought was awful when he came on. To be honest, the four were unlucky not to score, and Don there was no point really bringing them on. So yeah, so pretty much there's no game next week as it is an international break. So the next time we'll say May is probably the particular 11 in about 8 days time to play Gillingham. What yeah. So yeah, so my man Pat Roberts, I thought he was brilliant. So yeah, and that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.